Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Redbird. Shout out to the Amerindians, man. The Origines, big ups to my subscribers. Big ups to all the other YouTubers I'm cool with. Much love to y'all. And just before I begin this video, I want to give a shout out to my bro Wanagi, for putting on what he put up on his community post, which is Happy New Year. Talking about the springtime. Yeah, he had a picture of nature and everything. And I just want to give him a shout out because us in the Aboriginal community, we know about New Year's starting at the beginning of spring, according to, the Bible, but also just of ancient customs that we had and celebrated. And those things that line up with what the Creator has done, which is creation itself. You see how things happen in the springtime and how animals are interacting with nature, So big ups to my bro Wanagi for that, you know what I'm saying? And Happy New Year to the Amerindians, you know what I'm saying? Much love to y'all, and I just want to present this pictures and this article called Fresh Arrivals, Bird Tales Fresh Arrivals. And this is from the magazine Birds&Blooms, which I did videos about before, and this is from the spring edition copy, which is the April copy of the magazine of Birds&Blooms. And again, this is entitled Bird Tales Fresh Arrivals. Readers share photos of spring migrants and backyard favorites settling down for the season. Okay. This says, during spring migration, many summer tanagers make a long flight across the Gulf of Mexico. On this particular day, a weather front passed through South Texas, causing these migrating songbirds to struggle against a head wind to reach land. When the weather finally cleared by the afternoon, I knew the birds would land out of exhaustion. I drove around and found this amazing tanager on a bottle brush tree. I was glad to see the bird had made the crossing. That's by Kevin Sunderland from Sunrise, Alberta. Yes, a summer tanager bird there. Okay. Okay, this is the great crested flycatcher. It says, spring brings lots of birds to our yard. My favorite is one of the larger, more vocal flycatchers, the great crested flycatcher. It stays around Ohio for most of the summer before journeying south for the winter. And that's by Deborah Parker from Medina, Ohio. Okay, here's another bird. A bluebird, actually. And this says, I noticed some crab apple trees standing near a bluebird house in Chanhassen, Minnesota. I set up nearby and waited for this male eastern bluebird to stop at the tree before heading to his house. I captured him just as he was landing on this branch full of blooms. I was really happy to get a photo of this bird with his spring plumage in a beautiful tree. That's by Rosalind Long from Burnsville, Minnesota. Yeah, it's a dope picture there. And this says, I live on a secluded property by a lake in the lower Iditarod. Excuse me, Iditarod. Excuse me, I'm sorry about mispronouncing that word. But I done run that. The back edge of the yard is lined with flowering shrubs and trees like this cherry tree. A large variety of warblers visit the area, but yellow warblers are my favorite, and that's by Lisa Young from Hadley, New York. Yeah, it's a dope picture too. Yeah, I always thought these was beautiful birds too. Yeah, the yellow and the warbler is so, so unique and beautiful too. Okay, here's another nice picture here. It says this tree swallow set up its home in our backyard. At dusk, swallows are all over the yard, flying by and catching bugs. I took this photo with my Canon EOS 6D Mark II, Debbie Clark. And she's from Decatur, Tennessee. Yeah, that's a nice picture there, man. Okay. Excuse me. This says a bird perched. That's the bird there. And a flowering tree is my idea of the perfect spring photo. Driving around the corner into a city park, I saw this northern mockingbird. I stopped for a few moments, left the car, and snapped this picture. To me, it almost looks like a bridal portrait. That's by Anita Brown from Washington, Missouri. Oh wow, that's dope, man. And this says, I was visiting my mother's house and observing the birds fluttering around her feeder when I spotted this yellow rump warbler perched on a branch. It was posing perfectly for me. In the last couple of years, I've seen these warblers only at this location, so it was delightful to have an opportunity to photograph such an interesting bird. And that's by a guy by the name Mark Rupert from Freeport, Maine. Yeah, and it's the last part of the article. And this is a great egret bird. Yeah, it's a real nice photo. And these are some big birds because I actually see these birds frequently in my neighborhood too, you know. And there's a lake that I stay close by, and in the lake these birds come there a lot and rest in there and fly from out of there and fly back in the lake and just sit there. And sometimes they be in the trees just by the lake too. And these birds are like ridiculous big. But this says, I captured this shot of a great egret with a Panasonic Lumix 685 while visiting some friends in Florida. I never realized how large and beautiful these birds are until I saw one in person. The experience was just wonderful. And that's by Lance Bruce, Zebulon, North Carolina. Yeah, shout out North Carolina. And funny thing about it, I was just literally saying how big these birds is, and I just read that where this guy Lance said about the bird. And these birds are like ridiculous big. Yeah. But yeah, I just want to bring that video to y'all, share some information with y'all about the birds in springtime. And you know, I tend to do videos about these birds from these Birds and Blooms magazines anyway. So hope y'all, appreciate this information and appreciate the pictures. And again, shout out to my bro Wanagi, for the post earlier. And to the Aboriginal community, man, Happy New Year. Yeah, much love. And we're in the spring equinox, so much love to y'all. I gotta give a big shout out to the Most High, the Creator. Thank you for this day. Thank you for everything. And big ups to the ancestors, and our elders that are here with us to help, still guiding us and helping us and teaching us. But like, comment, share, subscribe, and I appreciate all y'all, man. All my subscribers, from the Aboriginal community, from the other sectors of YouTube, everybody that supports me, whether it's through a like or a comment or watching the videos, just, giving me support. I appreciate y'all so much, man. I hope y'all just have a wonderful day. Much love to y'all. This is Redbird 1.